Hello there, only one Kenobi here. Only one. I really like Brock, you know, I love this car back and I love the figure as well. 154, I never thought that would be the case. I wasn't really sure if I wanted this, you know, I didn't really like the look of him or something like that. I was a bit like, does he look Star Warsy? But you know, as time goes by and the car back, I love because it's a blue sky car back and you know my feelings on that. But the character as well. I mean, look at him. He's just like he's plucked out of his. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Like more of a cheesy sci-fi thing, like Doctor Who or something. But I'll tell you something else. He looks almost like he could have been plucked out of the first film because, you know, the 70s, the cantina and the low budgetness of the 1977 Star Wars, they covered it well and they really did a good job with that film in 1977. You know, Marsha Lucas and her cronies edited it so well. But some of the design was a little bit, you know, cheap science fiction to it, especially around the Mos Eisley area. And a lot of that got cut out. You know, that crazy tall creature thing on stilts was weird. And they had like a dodgy cricket and a few of the characters in the cantina. It's almost like he belongs there, you know, when they didn't have a budget. It's just a guy in a, you know, a flight suit or something with a dodgy kind of helmet on. I say dodgy, it's just like it's, I don't know. I think you might know what I'm getting at. It's almost like it's a vacuum cleaner compartment or something. I don't know, but still, I kind of love him in a way. But is he a human under there? He's got to be, hasn't he? You can see almost like his flesh and yeah. So it's just a crazy helmet, but still. I'll come back to the car back in a minute. That's awesome. But oh, and there is another character as well in sci-fi. If you're watching Cy Finch, man, I keep forgetting it. Goes into the wind chimes. It's not him, it's somebody else, but they've got a similar helmet. I think he wears all black, the other guy. Am I right? Am I wrong? But still, there he is. Doctor Who, Brock Lesnar? Wrong guy, sorry, Brock Starsher. I love that name as well. It's such a Star Wars Tatooine name, isn't it? Like Big Starklighter, Luke Skywalker, Brock Starsher. Maybe he's an old... Used to hang out with Luke in the... who knows? In the Tashi station. And he just got a job with Jabba. You know, there's a guy who gets chucked off the... when I was a kid, when I watched the Battle of Carkoon, one of the first guys to get chucked off, before the Skiff Master, who gets the Wilhelm scream, there's a guy who goes off, and his helmet comes off, and you see a blonde-haired guy. It's almost like, even when I was a kid, I thought, oh, that's a mistake, that's a stuntman who's... It's almost like it's either him, it might even be VIZAM, actually. Vidane, I beg your pardon. And then, like, his rubber mask comes off, and you see a blonde guy, the stunt guy from Star Wars. I was watching Empire of Dreams the other day. It might be him, it might be somebody else. But it could be it could be Brock, and that helmet comes off to reveal a blonde. I'm sure it's blonde-haired man, but I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about? But anyway, that was a great sequence. Anyway, so many people went in that pit. Not a very nice death, that by all accounts. Slowly digested over 1,000 years. It's true as well. Apparently, your consciousness remains alive while that thing sort of engulfs you or something horrible. What was I going to say? Yeah, right. Let's move him out the way. Oh, and by the way, his staff is there. I thought I'd just make it a prop on the skiff. But let's talk about that now. This is where this is a real letdown. This carded figure. Look at the weapon there. That's awful, isn't it? One tone of plastic. Look at the staff or the pike, whatever you call it. That is dreadful. You wouldn't expect the quality that bad in the 5 POA line, let alone the vintage collection. So I thought I'd just go and get my friend Green Nikto. Woof. Now that is it. Look at that. You see, that is attention to detail. A little bit of silver touch on the blade. And that's a great figure anyway. I love that figure. But what were they thinking there? Isn't that poor? What did somebody say? Oh, just forget about that one. Don't worry about that. Just don't bother putting any paint or touch-ups on the weapon. I mean, even that one there, that's spare. I think that came from a Leia, Sandstorm. I just thought I'd put it on there just for decorative purposes. But I mean, look at that. I mean, that's detail. Look at all of that. But usually the vintage collection is foremost in putting out quality, but that is not quality. However, that's the bad. The good is the car back is awesome. And again, like I said for VIZAM, this was a real tease, this car back. I saw it and I thought, oh man, what are they doing? Are they rubbing it in my face that I still haven't got a Blue Sky car back fet, and this is like the closest they're going to give us? But no, they have decided to bring out the Blue Sky card fet now, and I'm so happy. Imagine, oh, that'd be so good, wouldn't it? Imagine him, Verdane, and fet on the all together in a row, and him as well. Weak way. Except the thing about the fet card back and this Brock card back and the Verdane is that the sky is clear. It's a pure blue sky. The weak way has got a cloudy sky there, so obviously it's obviously 2 different film days, shoots, different weather conditions. Anyway, I have babbled on far too long. Thank you for watching as ever. I have been only one Kenobi, only one. Vacuum face there, look at him. If you are new around here, subscribe and tap the notification bell as well, and check out the description of this video. You'll see a link to the entire TVC QUICKSHOTS series, you know. And yeah, moving on. This has been only one Kenobi. Only one. Out. Jabba, this is your last chance. Free us or die.
Was tut,